Now we're starting with Your Voice, Your Vote, and in just hours, early voting begins right here in the Buckeye State.
Beginning today, you can vote in person or by mail. Ohio, one of 34 states that allows early voting without giving a reason. Let's head right now live to News Channel 5's Josh Booth, where people have been sleeping in tents overnight so they can be some of the first to vote early. So Josh, obviously the rain didn't stop them.
Yeah, no, it did not. They are out there, as you can see behind me, in tents just outside in front of the Board of Elections there. This is actually a group supporting President Barack Obama. There are other, though, get out the vote early events planned throughout Northeast Ohio today for Republican Mitt Romney, the earliest being at 7:30 this morning in Richmond Heights. When we talk about the November election, though, another big aspect to look at is the levy for Cleveland Public Schools that's on the ballot. And supporters of this levy have been handing out literature, flyers, warning about possible teacher layoffs and a $50 million deficit if this levy isn't passed. In this Eastside church basement, mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, and concerned citizens met up before a voter registration drive. This group is part of a coalition of local churches, synagogues, and mosques trying to get voters to pass the Cleveland Municipal School District's levy on the November ballot.
Our region can't succeed unless we have excellent schools. That's what's going to build the workforce. That's what's going to attract people to Cleveland.
Arthur Lawson, a former Cleveland schools administrator, and Ronnie Dunn, a Cleveland State University professor, are veterans of the classroom and scared about what will happen if this levy doesn't pass.
I know that if this levy does not pass, we will lose hundreds of thousands of young people as far as their motivation is concerned.
I'm afraid that we will see more children, more youth dropping out of school, not completing high school.
Both men walked the streets, like many have been doing for weeks, encouraging people to vote, signing some up to register if they haven't, and spreading their message that the district's first school tax levy in 16 years is vital, despite the obvious obstacle of cost. The $15 million levy will cost the homeowner of a $50,000 home $225 more a year. But Professor Dunn, who has a PhD in urban studies, puts his perspective on it.
The research has clearly shown there's a strong correlation between education and incarceration or crime, particularly high school graduation, particularly among minorities and African Americans.
Now, another hurdle when we're looking at this levy is that because there are so many things on the ballot this November, the school levy will actually be on page 9. On page 9, Macy. It's issue 107. But supporters of this levy are really encouraging people to make sure they go through the entire ballot, whether they're voting early, beginning today, or on Election Day, Macy.